Coach Nagy will put on the headset and join us here post-game. And, man, Coach, what an entertaining game. So many lead changes in this one. It was a back-and-forth contest. Just, you try to practice these situations with your team all the time. And this was the first time with this team in this situation. How did you feel your group really handled it tonight in an overtime game?
We shouldn't have gotten to the overtime. Really, just one simple play when we were up 3. And, things, it's technical talk, but things that we shouldn't screw up, we screwed up. And they drove and we overhelped and they got a wide open 3 off of it. And you could just point to that and blame everything on that play, and it's not that. I mean, look at the number of offensive rebounds. And I feel like we rebounded hard. Our kids fought. I'm not knocking that, but, I mean, how many extra points did they get out of that stuff? And we knew that was going to be a big part of the game. We're proud of our kids. They played their tails off. They fought. They played with confidence. All the things you want coming on a road and playing a group like this. And so, but I'm not interested in moral victories either, and I don't think anybody in there is either. Like we can feel good about the way we play, but there's so many things for us to clean up, and so we've got to get to that. You come up against all these end of the game situations, and there's no way to work on all of them. But we were prepared for everything that happened there, and we really screwed up one switch.
Coach,
and one possession can kill you.
Coach, you're right on the moral victory side. It's November and so forth, but you held this team to 34% shooting. Where are you seeing your defense making the most strides?
I think, just guarding on the ball. I think we're better. We're not as big as we were last year, but we're better on the ball and just not getting driven. We're better in gaps and helping. I think teams are really going to have to shoot the ball well from 3 to beat us, and so we're proud of the defense. We obviously want that to carry us in a game like this because we weren't great offensively, and so we talked about that at halftime. We were under 1 point per possession offensively at halftime, but they were farther under 1 point per, and that's really that's how we want to win games. Is winning that way, not just being great offensively.
Coach, what does it mean to you to have a bench that you can use like you're using, like, for instance, with Moreno and Sykes and Mayo?
Great. And, I feel mostly bad for Sykes because I thought he played great tonight. I thought he played great, and I probably, should have given him some more time. But Jorge played really good tonight, got the most minutes he's ever played, and showed confidence in himself, and so it allows us to show confidence in him. But, yeah, we've got a great, deep bench, and we're bringing experienced guys off there, and so that's going to help us as the year goes along.
Coach, one of the areas you told us before the game and you told me in our shoot-around, you said, Luke, we need to bring the fight to Nevada. Did you feel your group did that tonight?
Yeah, we fought. We didn't back down from anything. Proud of that. They're just simple things you got to clean up. We don't make one mistake, we win this basketball game. And then we missed 4 straight free throws in overtime. And we lose by, we wouldn't have had to do all the stuff at the end if we just can those are simple things. Those are simple things. And I'm not saying it's easy. Well, under pressure like that, it's not. But, we've got to be a better free throw shooting team than we've been.
Well, we know Kelleron is extremely special, Coach. We've seen it in the summer. We've seen it early on this season. He was special again tonight for you and your team. Did you get the look that you wanted to at the end of regulation with him at the end of the game?
No, you're just going to play in that situation. I didn't even have any timeouts left there, and I wouldn't have called one anyway. But we should have been screening for him in the middle of the floor, and he didn't want it because he thought there was too much time left. And so he waved Jorge off and down. And I wanted to set the screen for him right in the middle of the floor so we could turn him loose and just get that guy off of him. So, again, those are things. I mean, we know what to run in that situation, but he felt like there was too much time left, and so he didn't want to take a shot too quickly.
Coach, you said, hey, the worry coming out west is really never the hard part. It's when you got to go back, and then you'll get right back on the road and play NDSU. You've been through this so many times. You're a veteran. What you try to do with your team here over the next couple of days before you hit another flight to head back up to Fargo.
Yeah, traveling to California it's in all my career, it's never been easy to do, and we've got to figure out a way to move past it and get over it. And thankfully, we're the flight to North Dakota State will be easier.
Yeah, Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.